Good morning, my dear students. This is Neeraj Kumar, your English teacher. Today I am here to continue chapter The Happy Prince. I hope you will be listening to me very carefully. So now let us start. What is the use of a statue if it cannot keep the rain off? He said, I must look for a good chimney pot. And he determined to fly away. So there was something hammering in bird's mind. The bird was thinking that it is raining and means why have I decided just to stay just before under this statue if it cannot keep the rain off. Means what is the use of that statue if it cannot save me from the rain? So he decided to go somewhere else, searching a good chimney pot, and he determined just to fly from there. Let us move ahead. But before he had opened his wings, a third rope fell, and he looked up and saw, oh, what did he see? The eyes of the happy prince were filled with the tears. Tears were running down his golden cheeks. His face was so beautiful in the moonlight that the little swallow was filled with pity. So, as the bird was about to fly from there, at once what did he see while looking up the statue? He found the tears were coming out from the eyes of the statue, and the tears were just coming down just through the cheeks of the happy prince, and the face of the statue looked very beautiful in the moonlight, and having seen that, the little bird was filled with pity, means he had sympathy. Let us move on. Who are you? He said. I am happy prince. Why are you weeping then? Asked the swallow. You have quite drenched me. Then, just after a couple of seconds, the bird asked the happy prince that who are you? So in reply, the happy prince said that I am the happy prince. Again, the bird asked the statue that why are you weeping? And you have almost drenched me, made me wet, I mean. When I was alive and had a human heart, answered the statue, I did not know what tears were. For I lived in the palace where sorrow is not allowed to enter. So now the happy prince started answering the bird. The happy prince said that when he was alive and had a human heart, this was something said by the happy prince. He really did not know what had been the tears, as the happy prince was living in the palace, and he never faced sorrow, he never faced the sufferings, he never knew that what were the tears. He added that even the sorrow were not allowed enter the palace. My courtiers called me the happy prince, and happy indeed I was. And my family members and my courtiers loved to call me the happy prince, and even I was, as I never faced any suffering, any trouble, any problem in throughout the life till I was alive. So I lived and so I died, as I was so delighted So without facing problems, without facing sufferings, uh, I died happily. And now that I am dead, they have set me up here so high that can see the ugliness and all the misery of my city. And through my heart is made of lead, yet I cannot choose but weep. So after my death, the members of my family who really loved me a lot, who really loved me Gargantuan, right? They got my statue built on a very high column where I can see the suffering of the people. I can feel, I can see people suffering various kinds of diseases. And my heart is made of lead. Yet I cannot choose, but I can weep. What? Is he not solid gold? Said the swallow to himself. He was too polite to make any personal remarks. So the bird was thinking of the statue that it is, it is a non-living thing. How could a statue speak, right? And that was made of gold, right? But after hearing so, he came to know that the statue was speaking, feeling something. Now let us move ahead. So that means he became so kind-hearted after hearing the story of Happy Prince. He became so modest towards Happy Prince. I hope you must be understanding. Let us move ahead. Far away, continued the statue in a low musical voice. Far away, in a little street, there is a poor house. One of the windows is open, and through it I can see a woman seated at a table. The Happy Prince continued speaking. That means from my statue, very very far, I can see that one of the windows is just opened, and with the help of that, I can easily see that there is a woman who is actually sitting at a table. Sitting at a table. Her face is thin and worn, and she has coarse red hands, all prickled by the needle. For she is a seamstress. So the Happy Prince continued saying that means very far I can see, means one of the windows is opened, and I can see that there is a woman sitting on a table, and she looks worried, she looks disturbed, and she is her face is thin and worn, and even she has got some spots, ugly spots, uh, and even she has got pricked, uh, even she has got uh, I should say, you know when somebody just using needle, and because of that, it pierces the fingers, as she is a seamstress, right? What I have got to say here, you must have seen tailors, right? When they just use needle, So just because of some carelessness, uh, just it pierce the fingers. As she is a seamstress. So that's enough for the day, my dear students. I hope you must have understood. The rest part of this chapter will be taken next time. Thank you very much.